Alright, I'm back. Had to get onto my cat. As you see, put them in there one at a time has evidently done it. But we're going to lose all this progress we just made. So, it's going to take about 7 or 8 eggs to actually do it. Because it broke last time. We got 4 out of 7 back. So, there you go. Come on. Let's see if you're going to break. Because, see, when I take that out, it completely wipes it. So, I'll come back as soon as I know I've got plenty of eggs, and we'll get it, or as soon as I get the embryo, should I say. Because it's probably going to take a few times. Well, actually, no, we're going to go ahead and make the macerator. Cobblestone, machine block, which is the refined iron, and then I need to make this, which is going to require a total of 9 refined iron. Plus some more of the copper cable. Excuse me. As you see, I've got 5. Well, only takes 3 of that to make 6, but we need to go ahead and throw, we'll just go ahead and throw 8 through. Go ahead and A to Z that. Throw all that up in there. That. And all that. As well as that. And we're going to go ahead and smelt that up. I just kind of hope I knock some sense in my cat's head. Because he started spilling water all over the place, and that's one thing I don't need in my cabin, especially with laminate flooring. Can we say accident bound to happen? Yeah. Especially with me being barefoot right now. And it's not just a bowl of water. It's an actual, like, one of those automatic water dish things where you fill up this tank and, it goes upside down and, leaks water down into the dish. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to knock it around to knock the tank off. He's already done it once. And I hope he's learned his lesson. If I just didn't knock every bit of sense out of him. I popped him backhanded across the back of the head, which made his chin hit the floor. I will say that. I know, you're probably saying a bit excessive there. Well, when you got a cat that wants to be a dumbass, you kind of have to be a bit excessive. And I don't like being excessive with my cat. I love my cat to death. But, there comes a time when, you have to stop being nice. You just have to. Even with kids, even with pets. I hate to say it. I treat my pets like my kids. I'll spoil them rotten. But when they start doing something wrong, I get on to them. If they don't learn once, they don't understand the reason why I'm getting on to them the first time, I'll give them a second chance. I'll give them a warning again. Third time, that's it. 2 times is more than enough. Third time, I'm getting on to you. Well, I've already popped him twice. So I've warned him a total of 5 times since he started knocking it around. about it, pretty much. And I know you're probably thinking, well, he's not like a dog, he's not going to learn, blah, 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 blah. Any animal will learn. You just have to approach them a certain way. Cats, seeing as how they think they're king, you got the king of the jungle, the lion. Well, cats think that they're king of the household. And you have to kind of correct them. They are not king. King is the owner. Me, I rent. So I don't need water damage on my floors, because there goes my deposit. Okay, that's one. Two, I don't need him destroying stuff around my house. Plain and simple. Technically, I am owner of household. I am paying the rent. So I am king, as far as his understanding. And he needs to remember that. Because I'm not going to tolerate much more. Because he's already gotten on my bad side a few times about it. So, let's go ahead and get this on the go. I know you're probably tired of hearing me gab away. There we go. We got our macerator. Now, you're probably thinking, well, how are you going to power the thing? You ain't got no stuff to do it with. Well, actually I do. I mean, I can go ahead and just power it straight with redstone, so that I can get some dust there. Alright, so let's go ahead and slap that through. We're going to take the sound now down to like 50, because that is a bit loud. So I'm probably going to have to throw a little bit more redstone in there. Unless I know I will. At least until, I can pull out 32 of that. Throw into there. Get that powered. We're just going to keep that running. While that has built up, this is building up an internal buffer, so that this will actually start drawing power from the generator. So, yeah. Alright. Well, anyways, probably wondering why I'm making, pulverized copper. Well, it's not just the copper that I'm going to be pulverizing. I'm also going to be pulverizing the tin so I can make bronze. Now if I type in bronze, you'll see that you get bronze dust. Well, bronze dust is 3 copper dust and 1 tin to get 2. As you can tell, I'm making 3 batches of it. So that's going to be a total of 6 bronze dust. Now, bronze dust gets turned into bronze. As you see, there's multiple uses for it. One use, and you have to use 6, because you have to use 5 like that, and that one there is to get the wrench. I need that wrench, evidently, to be able to move that and that. So, as we wait for this last one to go through, and done, we're going to wait for those other 3 there to get done, and we're going to come up here and we're actually going to maintain the farms real quick. There we go. Cocoa beans harvested. There we go. Oop, missed a spot. Alright. Now, as you can tell, I do have a bit of a runny nose. I'm trying to build up a stockpile of wheat. We need a... Okay, yeah, that's good. Alright. We're good there. Let's see how we're doing here. We just got this last one to go through, and then we're done. Alright. And now, like that, and we got the bronze dust. Now we put the bronze dust through our smelter here, our automatic smelter, and we'll see bronze popping up down here in just a moment. Let's see, there we go. So, now as we wait for all 6, I'm going to go ahead and make the wrench. Well, I can't really make the wrench right now, but you know what I mean. Now, you're probably seeing all these others here. Now, let's go ahead and say there's no recipe for a bronze scythe, glaive, staff, mace, battle axe, spear, daggers, coin, shields, gun, bullet, trident, or those armors. Now I can make these armors here and tools. That bronze ingot has to be found, or it can be created out of that, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But see, there's our 6 bronze. Alright, now let's get on here and get this made. There's our wrench. And now, let's see, I know that I'm going to be losing power, but machine block, generator, okay. That's the one downside. You don't always get everything back, especially when you use a wrench. Now there's a way to turn it into a lossless wrench, but that's a bit further down the road. But at least we have that now, and we can do what we need to with it. Alright. But anyways, I'm gonna, I guess, call it a halt right now for this recording session, and I'll come back as soon as I have plenty of eggs. I'm gonna leave the mobs off so I can collect plenty, so I can make sure to get the other cow. I'm gonna wait over here in the little AFK box. It just has a dirt back door, inside door. And literally, if a skeleton drops down in there, he could easily shoot me from that wall there. Whereas if I'm here, he could, he has to get right down there and try to shoot up at me. Either way. But I'm going to call it in for this recording session, and I'm going to do my outro. So I'm going to have to end last call, ask you to please leave so I can shut and lock the doors behind you and give you a fine farewell. When it goes deep, go deeper. And thank you for watching. Bye.